Would you believe that this is not a shuttle, but this is a shuttle, and this is not a shuttle. This is a bobbin case, and this is a bobbin, not a reeler. Aha, a surprise. So in this video, I'm going to show you 8 parts of the sewing machine and how they work, especially what you are going to need in your journey to becoming a pro in the use of sewing machine. So you should watch the video to the end, and at the end of the video, I'm going to give you 2 extra tips, like a bonus, that's going to also help you. So without further ado, let's dive into the video.
Hi guys, this is Sam for Streetwise. Welcome. If what you're looking for is a place where you can learn how to take your tailoring from this to incredible, then you are at the right place. All you have to do is just subscribe and press the notification bell so that you can get all my videos once they drop. Let's get down to today's video.
First part of the sewing machine that I'm going to talk about is the presser foot control. So this is presser foot control. You probably see it on your sewing machine. It's even on the manual sewing machine. So what this presser foot control does is that you release it in relation to the footer. What it does is it pushes the footer further down towards the throat plate down here. You are going to know what the throat plate is later on. So it pushes it down towards the throat plate, or when you loosen it back, it releases the throat plate. That's what it does basically. I'm going to tell you one of the other uses in my bonus tip. So the second thing we are going to talk about is the thread take-up lever. Now it's covered here on the sewing machine for safety. This is what this thing is for. It's for safety, but I'm going to try and show you what it is. That part of the sewing machine that goes up and down. I think you can see it goes up and down behind this. So that is the thread take-up lever. Then we have the thread spring tension. This is the one we call tension. So this is what is used in regulating the freeness or the tightness of the thread that is passing towards the needle. So it determines the tightness and how loose it's going to be. This actually almost directly works with the hook inside the side plate here, under the throat plate. The hook that is inside here, it works directly with it. So there is always a relationship between the tightness of this and the tightness of the bobbin case. The bobbin case has a small screw on it that determines the tightness of the thread when it's coming out of the bobbin case. So the fourth thing we are going to talk about is the needle, the machine needle.
Wait, if you're enjoying the video, please like it now. Please, it helps the channel and it encourages us to keep doing what we're doing. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell too. Bye.
That's the machine needle. So of course we all know the machine needle. The machine needle is what accommodates the thread, is what goes down into the hook alongside the hook, passes alongside the shaft and carries the thread, and that creates the lock stitch. So once your needle is bent on the tip, it won't work well. So this is a way to test it. When you run your hand down, you are going to feel some sort of blockage. Then you know your needle is bad. Or just basically change your needle every month. The fourth thing is the presser foot. The presser foot, that is this. So the presser foot is what pins your fabric down so that the sewing is what pins your fabric down so that your fabric can move forward or backward while you are stitching. The fourth thing is the throat plate. This is what covers the hook area. The side plate, it covers the bobbin case area, so you can just move this. The bobbin case enters into somewhere here. And I'm going to give you a little tip now, so this is the third tip. The 2 other tips are still there. You realize that there are some numbers, quarter, half, 3/4 on this throat plate. So when you are sewing, these lines are very useful. There is a way you are going to gauge where you're sewing with these lines that helps you create really straight stitches. So you can do your own research on that, but we are going to get to that really in depth when we get to the lesson where we are going to talk about straight stitches. So then we now move to the stitch regulator. This is the stitch regulator. So what it does is it determines the length of your stitches. So it determines if your stitch is going to be long, or is your stitch is going to be short. So that's what it does. Then there is back tack lever. So that is this. This is what we call the one that helps us reverse. Exactly, back tack lever. So what it does is when you press it down, your machine goes back if you want to back tack your stitch. So that is all you probably need to know when it comes to the parts of the sewing machine that you need to know for you to be able to create very good stitches with your sewing machine. So back to the two tips that I'm going to tell you. You should keep in mind that the presser foot control. So the presser foot control, when you are sewing a fabric that is really light, it is always nice if you tighten your presser foot so that your presser foot can rest very well on the throat plate. So that there will be no clearance. If you are working with a thick fabric, all you need to do is loosen this presser foot control, and you tighten the lower one so that the presser foot won't be too tight on the fabric, on the thick fabric. In that case, sewing machine thread to start to cut. That's the first thing. The second thing is, usually on many sewing machines, there is always something here that has its own tension, like this, so that while you are passing your thread from here, it will enter here first. So there is always something here that comes up that has its own tension that it passes through it. Here is where the thread is going to come out. All I do is I cut a small piece of foam and just put it. So what the foam is going to do is that the foam is going to reduce the looseness of how the thread comes towards the spring tension here. And you will know that there is a relationship between this tension and the bobbin that is going to be down. So if the thread is loose here, then you see that your sewing on the reverse side is going to have loose thread. So to remove that, all you have to do is just put that foam on that spot. So I guess you enjoyed this video. So in lesson 3, we are going to learn how to thread our sewing machine properly, and some little tricks that you are going to learn that is going to make your sewing machine work better and create neat stitches. Bye. See you in the next video.
Please like it now. Please. It helps the channel and it encourages us to keep doing what we're doing. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell. Bye.